Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're gonna talk about migraines and headaches, like you saw on the title. We're gonna talk about the emotions behind them. What is the root cause? It's not just because you have a bit of a stressful day at work and then you have a headache. That is correct in some parts, but we're gonna go to the deep root of what it's causing somebody to have maybe chronic migraines or often to have headaches. But before I jump into that, let me remind you something, because I had a couple messages, which although I love to answer messages, I just want to make your life easier. Because sometimes it takes me a couple hours to answer messages. I try to answer them in the same day, but not always possible. So when I got messages, people asking me, say, Claudia, do you have any videos with talking about hemorrhoids? Or Claudia, do you have any videos talking about diabetes? Well, the answer for both of them, yes, I do have them. But if you really need the answer straight away, you just want to know what's going on there, and you want to see if I do have those videos, what I would suggest you do is just go to YouTube, to the search bar, type Claudia Juani hemorrhoids, or Claudia Juani diabetes. And if I had made those videos, they will come up because I set up the YouTube already for you to make that easy for you to look for. What else? And also in some videos, I already set up chapters in the videos. So let's say in my last video, I talk about body odor, but I just talk about, halitosis, which is bad breath, or underarm odor between the legs or on the feet. But maybe you just want to know what is the motions behind odor on your feet. So what I did is you just go straight away there. You just go to the description bar and you will find the times of what you're looking for, or you're gonna find it also in the video. I just wanted to make life easy for all of you, so you're welcome. I did that with the last video. I did that with my the meaning behind each finger. I did it with the hand. I did it with hemorrhoids. I did it with a couple of them. So go and look for them. And also wanted to tell you, please leave comments below. Let me know this subject that I'm talking about. You have migraines. Has this resonate to you? Has this made any sense to you? Please comment below, because that helps me a lot. I want to know. I really, truly want to know. But also, is there any subjects that you would like me to talk about it, that you want me to make a video for that? Please leave it on the comments below, because that helps me a lot. Because some days I wake up and I'm thinking, I need to make some videos about what people want to talk, what people want me to talk about it. So that helps me a lot. So please leave comments below. So let's kick in. Let's go to what we're here for. We're here because you want to know what are the emotions behind migraines or headaches. Well, like I said before, if you have a headache, maybe you had a stressful day at work. Yeah, that makes sense. Because in both of them, the problem is there is an intellectual devaluation in the person. People who suffer constantly with migraines or headaches are people that are feeling intellectually devaluated, people that feel that they can think, people that feel that they don't find the answers, they don't know how to find the answers. I need more head. I need a bigger head to process all of this that is on my head, and I just can't process it. And that's when the headache comes, or maybe the migraine comes. People with migraines are people that are very intellectual and very irrational. So these are people that probably, if you ask them, hey, what's the color of the sky? They're not gonna say just blue. They're just gonna give you a more complete answer for it. They're just gonna go more detailed because they're quite rational. There are also people that like to be right. People who suffer with migraines, chronic migraines, are people that like to be right. And it doesn't matter if somebody proves them wrong, they're not gonna say it. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, you are right. No, they're not. They like to be right. But why is this? This is because when they were little, they were living in a household maybe where maybe the mother or the father or maybe a sibling was making them feel that they were never right, that they were never, there are people that have never been given the reason. They'll say, hey, you never right, you never think right, you never do things right, you can't even think. They've been made believe this from very young age. And that's why today they're in adulthood and they feel they need to prove the world they are intelligent, that they can think right, that they have enough head to think. That's why you sometimes feel my head feels enormous. Oh, I feel like I have 50 kilos on my head. We normally say that because I have so much thoughts, so many thoughts on my head, because I am always questioning my own intellectual, my own thinking, my own thoughts, because our head is the one that has our deepest thoughts. And when we question them, that's when we have a headache or a migraine. Like I said before, these are very intelligent people. They're intelligent, they're rational, but what happens is they were made believe that they were not. And that's when the conflict starts. So today, maybe they have a boss, or maybe they have a husband or a wife that maybe sometimes question their intellectual, or maybe they made them feel less intellectually. So that triggers them, because that takes them back to those times where maybe the sibling or maybe the father or the mother was making them believe that they were not smart, they were not thinking right, or they were less intellectually. So maybe the mother was the one doing it. Maybe the mother passed away already, but today they have this boss that constantly makes them doubt about their intellectual. So that's when it triggers back to those times where that person or their mother, as an example, used to do that for them. The problem is with migraines is that we need to believe in ourselves, yeah? We need, the person that has migraines or constant headaches needs to believe in themselves and needs to start changing that chip that says, you're not smart, you have to change. To get better, you need to go deep rooted on those programs that maybe your mother was the one that programmed it on you. And I have seen this a lot. The most of the time it's not just the person that has it. The mom used to always suffer with migraines as well. And it's not just a sibling telling the person, you're not smart, you never think enough, you're not clever. It's not just that. Sometimes it could happen there was maybe a sibling, older or younger, it doesn't matter, which that one was really smart, smarter than this person. And the family made it quite clear that that one was the clever one. You're smart, but this one is intelligent. I mean, this one is almost a genius. So it's always that conflict about feeling less intellectually. And that's when it comes back. Now, when it's a child that is having a lot of migraines and a lot of headaches, now then I will look also in the mother. What happens there with the mother? Is the mother that feels less intellectually? Or is it just the child, because that child is living in a household where that child feels less intellectually? That's what I will look for. Anyways, I hope this video helps you. And like I said before, please leave a comment. Let me know if this has resonated on you. Has this made any sense? Want to work on this? Only one session. That's all we need for this subject. This is quite easy. Let's go straight to those programs on you that make you believe. And let's change that. Let's make you believe what is correct. That you are smart, you are intelligent, and you are rational, and that you don't have to prove it to nobody. Let's work on that so you can stop having headaches or migraines. Until next time, and see you next. Bye-bye.